What is up, everyone? I realized I left something out in the video yesterday. I was trying to give some kind of updates on my health developments and such. And one thing that actually was pretty cool that I forgot to mention is that I, over the last couple of years, developed a little bit of, I don't know, I don't even know if it's a real thing, but it was definitely something I was experiencing. Was this idea of like a intolerance to gluten. And I've read different things that say like, well, that's not true. You either have celiac or you don't. But I don't have celiac, but I would eat like some pizza or something. And then my wife would even comment on how I kind of looked really washed out afterwards, kind of a little lethargic. Um, but anyhow, since I've been on the C60, I do not have any negative reaction to gluten at all. It doesn't seem to make any difference how much I eat. I still think I'm basically kind of avoiding it. Think I don't think gluten is a great thing to have in your diet, but I just I've read different things. You do have to do your own research and stuff. Um, as usual, this is not nutritional advice, medical advice of any kind. This is what my experience is. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is I've been having um, over the past few years, as many people as they get older start to have an issue with dairy. And I was definitely in that camp, switched over to almond milk and all that. Well, since being on the C60, I have noticed that the dairy is not bothering me. I'm not getting any kind of intestinal problem or any other issues. So that's kind of a good thing. It may, and, I have to say that the C60 was the main thing that changed. Most people, if they go lactose intolerant, they have a gluten intolerance or something that like there's nothing that's naturally going to change that, take that away. And it seems like the C60, as we've been talking about, healing your system through creating this homeostasis and getting yourself back to a state of health through that. Um, I wasn't lactose intolerant my early years, and when I was younger, didn't have a problem with dairy when I was younger. So I think that it's showing that there is something that with my gut is kind of healing. Um, so another thing is I finished that batch of um, the MCT oil with the C60, and I just put it in this clear container just so you can see it. I mean, that color is awesome. So just took some just to try it. Real smooth. Does not have there's a little bit of a burning sensation when you use uh, olive oil. Depending on the olive oil, I've made a batch of C60 in an olive oil from Bragg's. That's the brand Bragg's. It was an organic olive oil made from Karanaki olives, which is one that's purported to be a higher quality olive oil. And it's sourced, it's quality, olive oil. It's the real deal. And it did not burn, did not have that burning sensation. The Alitalia that I just made in my last video that I showed you, that does have a distinct burning kind of sensation in the back of your throat after you have it. And it's supposed to be a sign of quality olive oil. People who are Italian may know this. If it has a little bit of a burn, that's kind of a good thing. But frankly, I don't enjoy that part of it. It does make it a little harder to, to take. But anyhow, that's just my quick update. I had remembered that, and I wanted to make sure that I shared it. And I'm sure there'll be more updates to come. Thank you so much.